Welcome back to all the crackers in the box. My goodness, today was a very big day actually. Quite a bit to talk about, so this might turn into a long video or a two-parter. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, come check it out. Hi. So, let's get started here. Okay, so, first things first. I got some time in and stitched up my bags. They are done. All done. So, this one has a black inside, and this is all washable. I use just the simple cottony goodness. And number 2 is done. Gorgeous. Isn't adorable? I may have to. It is solid though. Let's see here. It's getting a little looser. And a little wallet. These are done and ready to be gifted. I made sure I took the time when it was somewhat bright out today, first time in a couple days that we've had enough sun, so I used it. No diamond art today. However, on the diamond art end of things, there is a little bit of news. Not crazy amount, but something good. I'm just going to move my diamond art because I love putting it here. So, my mom and my son went to town. My mom needed to get glasses, so they went to Michael's. And I was able to find them a 30% off coupon. So a couple things got done that work out so well. Super excited. I have my baby cake. I have my baby cake. Oh, candy hearts. Absolutely gorgeous. I can finish her sweater. Let's talk about this. This is one of the first times I ever bought this from the actual store, not the thrift shop. So, again, the color is Candy Hearts. It's a medium 4, 5mm knitting or crochet hooks. Machine washable and dryable. Score 8.5 ounces or 240 grams. 82% acrylic, 18% nylon. And it's 560 yards or 512 meters. So I'm going to have probably a little bit too much, and that's okay. I can live with too much instead of not enough. Oh, and it's so soft. So excited. So I'll be able to finish up her hexie cardigan. Oh, I'm a happy girl. And for the diamond art end of things, a frame. I paid a lot more than I would have liked. I will say that. I'm not very happy about that. However, it will be very sturdy, super solid, and it will go really nice in the bathroom so my girls get their pictures. So these are mostly gifts that actually are for my daughters. My mother and I were just struggling trying to figure out what to get them for their birthdays because their birthdays are so close. She likes to spend a certain amount on each child. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, my kids have a lot of toys. Almost too much at this point, where I really don't want to be bringing too much more in until we start weeding out some of the other things, being that my middle daughter is becoming a bit of a hoarder. She tries to keep everything that comes into the house, and I'm trying to combat that. So if we do get them toys, it's like 1 or 2 toys, like a Barbie. Not a Barbie house, because we have 2 Barbie houses. Actually, sorry. We have one Barbie house in my room, and then upstairs we have a Lala Loopsy dollhouse, and they're both about as big. So that's just two daughters, just in case of fighting. I thought that would be a great idea. Plus, they're two totally different houses, and I never had one when I was a little girl, so that's okay. And the amount of doll houses and figurine houses we have are ridiculous. We have my son's Hot Wheels because he didn't want to get rid of a bunch of his toys. So I'm a little overwhelmed with toys. So all of the stuff that came from Michael's today, great haul, super stoked on it, is going to go towards the girls. None of it is for me. None of it's for any of the adults in the house. It is for the girls, and they're going to love it. Now, this one. This one was great. My baby girl saw it, and she knew the name of the yarn. She knew. She's not even 3 yet. She loves yarn that much, okay? She's my little yarny pants. I love it. It's so funny. We got her one of the brand new macchiato cakes. This one's in the color of Lovely, which I think looks kind of like raw hamburger. But these are her jams. She loves it. She's been hugging on it. She took one look at it, picked it up, touched it a little, and looked at me and said, "Is that a macchiato cake? Mama, is that macchiato?" I couldn't believe she even said macchiato. She knew, because we had been looking at different cakes. I'm trying to find what she would love. The older one, I can spot out what she loves, from a mile away, but the little one, she's still fairly new to me, so I'm still starting to learn her likes and whatnot, and so I had to ask her, and the macchiato cake was the one she settled on. They only had 3 left in the store, and according to the gentleman working in the store, who my mom suspected was the very overworked owner, we'll get into that a little later, how in my region apparently, haven't been to town for a while, but there's a lot of job availabilities, and Michael's is really struggling right now because they have nobody working for them. All their stuff's in boxes. All these beautiful displays I'm seeing on other people's YouTube videos are not being put out because they don't have enough workers to do it. So, anyways, let's get into the aspects of this very limited yarn. They don't think they're getting any more this year. 1 box. So like I said, this one is in the colorway of Lovely. I'll hold that up a little bit higher. It is bulky 5, 6mm knitting needles, 6mm crochet hook. Hand wash, lay flat to dry. And there's a reason. 80% acrylic and 20% wool. 8.0 ounces or 227 grams. 481 yards or 440 meters. And considering my girl is in a 2 to 3T, I think this is going to be well more than enough to make her an adorable little warm sweater for her to love on. It's going to be so great. So, that right there is super wonderful gifts from Nana, as they call her, instead of Grandma, Nana. And Mom's gonna do the work, and Nana did the baying. So, it works out. Okay, so that in itself is crazy exciting, right? Super duper exciting. I am so stoked. My son gets an order from Temu for himself. Fantastic. He's got this little flashlight he paid $2 for where you pump it and it works instead of using batteries. Sorry, I'm still fighting off my sickness and that jumped on me. So I mentioned recently that I won a prize on Temu. I won the fish game again. And so I picked out this. I know, super unexciting. I'm not going to turn it on because it does make a lot of noise. It is fully charged already. You charge this up and it comes with ends. The one I did try already kind of blew off, so I'm not so sure the ends are going to be usable so much. I'll have to figure this out. I don't think that goes in like that. See, this one doesn't want to go on. As soon as you turn it off, it just blew it right off behind my dresser. Anyway, this is a air compressor gun to clean out your electronics. It cleans out the dust. Oh, now you don't want to come off. Of course. So I used one of the longer ones just to test it out. Blue dust everywhere out of my computer. Sorry. This did come in a nice box. I do like this one. I think this one's going to be a very nice tool for cleaning out like ridges and whatnot. Come on. Alright, okay, I think I found how to get it in. So, it's got a little brush on the end. You hold this down, it has about 3-4 different levels of air that it pushes out. It has a fan back here. And this was my free gift. I definitely would have bought this. I don't like the price of it. It was almost $70 for the thing, so that was a super cool prize. Now, with Fishland, he had picked 2 prizes. And my second prize is just, love it. That one, my first one is a household, because there's more than one computer in the house. This one is sort of household, but it's from a kitchen. We have one sushi cat. He's going to bring you your yummy sushi. He is a sweet cat. And I'm not done. Then we have this hardcore guy with all his tattoos and his dagger in his mouth. Don't want to mess with him. Gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this is one of my son's favorite foods. Good old ramen bowl. He's making some good food now. And finally, my middle daughter calls this the tsunami kitty. Kind of reminds me of a Godzilla type thing. Eating a sushi at the same time with tsunami and tattoos and just, oh, these are really cute prints. I'm going to go add these to my pretty good sized pile of prints that I'm trying to straighten because, I mean, they're being sent in the mail. They're not going to send them flat. You don't want them to send them flat. They send them in these tubes. I can't get this back in the tube, so the tube's going to be used for something else because they're fun. Thinking Halloween something. Repurposing. That's what I love to do. I'm so excited. I got my kitty pictures, and yes, I will have to get frames for them, but I can wait for them. I'm a one frame kind of girl kind of thing. I don't mind getting them at the dollar store or the Dollarama because I'm not throwing them around. I don't need them to be high tech, but I need them to have at least a piece of plastic, so if they fall off the wall, we're good. Glass kind of worries me. And yeah, in the next few days, we'll be hanging this handsome fellow up. Because like I said before, my daughters really want some art in the bathroom. They are tired of the blank wall, and they've made very, very vocal that they want this done. So, Grandma and Brother came home with some stuff, and it wasn't for me, but I am super excited about it. Cardigan. I think, but because it's so rare, it's hard to say. Maybe I'll make her a tiny blanket. Don't do this to yourself. If I think of something else, I'll do that. But for the most part, I think I'm probably just going to go with some sort of cardigan, something I can add to. Like, if I do a hexagon one, I can still enlarge it quite a bit if I need to. I'll have to think about it. Because, you know, I can always, when she outgrows it, take it apart and turn it into something else. My mom did that for me with a super long neon colored scarf that I thought had just disappeared on me. She actually took it with her when she moved cross country when I was 17, and I stayed. So I didn't know she even had it. And then when she came back this way, she pulled out her stuff, and I was like, hey, that's my scarf. Like, what did you do? She's like, oh, I didn't think you liked it. And I was like, I liked it. I didn't know where it had gone. So she just turned it into a mat, and it's nice. It is nice. And I still get to keep it, so it's in my bathroom. Well, the girls' bathroom, because it's bright and colorful. So it just was kind of funny that way. Where I was kind of, excuse me, that was mine. Why do you still have that? You gave that to me. Like, come on. Feels like sometimes that people don't like things enough. And I guess when I was younger, in my teen years, to be fair, I guess I didn't show my appreciation in a very positive way because I wasn't sure how. I'm a lot better at it now. So my mom got a big kiss on her cheek and a thank you. And the girls both said thank you for macchiato. So excited. I never get to get the new yarns. Never. I get to see them like all the other YouTubers. And that's really awesome that they are showing them. So for sometimes, like, I really wanted to try out the blossom cakes. I'm okay that I didn't, but part of me is like, darn, I missed the opportunity. The cinnamon swirls, I want that colorway of the yellow, teal, and white. There's some plans I got going on somewhere else where I may have to actually get somebody to dye some yarn for me in those colors because I really like that combo. That was really, really eye-catching. Really caught my interest. I'm not so sure that I really wanted that particular yarn because I'm not sure if I really like the way the cinnamon swirls work up. I'd have to take a closer look and see what other people have made with them. But yay, I get to finish up my daughter's sweater that I wanted done for her birthday, and a lot sooner than I thought I was going to, and that is awesome. The coupon worked, so sweet, save some money. Only $11 for the baby cake, and it's the bigger one. So, woo, exciting. The other one we knew was going to end up not being able to be a sale product, and we were fine with that because we just knew we were already aware that it's kind of a specialty thing, so it's special. And if it's special enough, maybe they'll keep it on long term like they did with the cinnamon swirl ones that were supposed to be limited. So, don't always think that they're going to go away, but don't always think that they're going to stay forever, because I am seeing like a lot of yarns disappear really quickly. Like haven't been this involved in the yarn game for as long as a lot of other people, so I didn't realize that things come and go so quickly. I thought yarn was yarn for the longest time, and now that I'm learning a lot more about it, I'm seeing that certain colorways will last a certain time, certain kinds are only around for a little while. There's limited editions, there's seasonals, there is hand-dyed hanks and all that stuff. Speaking of hanks, I'm super excited. Okay, so I've been wanting to get into getting some of the local hand-dyed ones. So there's a local dyer in my area that has some absolutely breathtaking colorways. And Bag O' Day's buddy, the guy that she loves so much, Keith, his stuff is amazing. You got Thrift and Stitches. She is a goddess. Some of her colorways have just made me want to cry. They're so gorgeous. Gorgeous, beautiful, just and him, like, just crazy. I follow them on Facebook and YouTube and all the stuff. Arcade Fire, they're Canadian, so that wouldn't be so bad for me to get. The panda one that Cinnamon Stitches got her request done. I've looked into them, and I'm very happy to say that I think I could probably swing a couple things from them before the end of the year. Maybe. We'll see how things go. But they're not that far from me, so the shipping will make it worth the price of it, and the unique colorways that you can pick and choose your colors. So darn cool. Yeah, and there's a few I found, like, from Nova Scotia and stuff that are able to ship to me and willing to ship to me and stuff like that. So that's always very nice because we're having a lot of customs costs with, like, Hobie. I love ordering from Hobie. I love their yarn, but the cost of it can get really disheartening. And Mary Maxim if you get them on the right price or the right shipping day and the right deal and the right sale for what you're looking for, but they are kind of limited in some of their coloring. I do want to try their, they keep sending me emails because I keep looking at it, Colorway, the roving one that's very similar to Hobie's Carnival. They have some beautiful shimmery colors to them, and there's a couple that I saw that I really would like to get my hands on, so I'm waiting until I find a really good sale with really good shipping at the same time. Like the 99-cent, 1-cent shipping, and it's down to like $3.99 a ball, and I'm on it because it's $7.99 in Canadian. It's a little more than I want to pay for a small ball because they are not the biggest balls. So, gotta wait for the sale, and that's what I'm gonna do. I can wait. I'm very patient. Very patient. So, my eyes are pretty cloudy right now, and I got a good chunk done on the second garlic. Let me see. Are you here? Yes. Yes, you are. We are in the position of starting to finish off the rounds. I think I got about 3 more rows to go, and then it's to start the decreases, and then it's just stuffing and finishing it off. I might do that tomorrow. I may do it tonight. I may just give my hands a rest and go to sleep. I have to get up in the morning, and I'm super, super excited. It's so gorgeous, and I don't normally deal with a lot of wool. Wool doesn't usually like me, but man, this is really pretty. Look at the texturing to that. I still say it looks like raw beef, though. Macchiato. That's a fun name. And this is so soft. Nothing else I had in my collection could come close to this. We got a purple on the side and a blue on this side, so I wonder what end I'm going to end up with, because the last one I had started with pink in the middle, and it does yet end on yellow, which is fine. So it's going to make them a little mix up the pattern, but I already had split the pattern, so if I want to make the other side bigger, it'll make sense. It'll all make sense. It'll be gorgeous, and possibly get a hat or something to match, or a hood. I could probably finally do a hood. Ooh, we do like a nice hood. Anyways, got me thinking again. On that note, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I hope you have a great day. See you soon.